Comics Plus, what is up? My name is Akasan.
What's up, Super Cruise? DC Song.
Hey, it's Terry.
We're just hanging out. We got finished watching 2 episodes of Black Sails. Good show. I enjoyed it a lot. That'll be up on Patreon first, and then hopefully on YouTube later. I fucking scratched myself. Yeah. Oh, look at this guy.
Has this been unveiled already?
Not yet. We haven't done the unboxing, but you can go ahead and give him a quick peek.
So it's like before and after.
Yep.
Yeah.
There you go. How it should have ended. Avengers Endgame alternative ending for how it should have ended. Avengers. We're actually watching it tomorrow. For the final time, the final showing.
How close is it now?
Hmm? What do you mean?
How close is it?
To Avatar?
Yeah.
35 million away or so. 30 million.
When I checked before, it was like 40.
41, right? Yeah.
Which is interesting because it's like either way, Disney wins because they own Fox, so they own the 2 highest grossing movies.
Yeah.
That's just smart.
Yeah, just circle
silly.
jerking, reach arounds
Yeah.
for everybody. Good job, everybody. Okay. Let's see how it should have been. We're actually going to the final showing of Endgame tomorrow and the debut of Spider-Man Far From Home. So we should be able... Hopefully we get the re-release tomorrow. The alternative.
It's not being released in Japan.
It is. The Roppongi one.
Is the only one that has it?
At least the Roppongi one is listed as the special new features.
Oh,
the
really?
New release.
Oh, okay.
So I'm hoping we
because
also
the
get
other
that.
places, no, it's not posted.
It's just
because when
ending,
I talk to the people over here,
yeah,
they're like, yeah, no, Japan's not getting it.
right.
It's like,
So I think we're getting it one night only, and it's going to be tomorrow.
Ah.
Hopefully, if we're lucky,
that's because it's also
the final
time.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, and that because Disney.
Well, that's nice of you guys.
Well, the House of Mouse is running the Roppongi one. I don't know who's doing the Shinjuku one, so hopefully we'll be whatever. We're just it's going to be on the Blu-ray.
Either way, I just want to see Cat with Mjolnir again. So there's that.
There you go. Ah, fucked it up. We're
There you
okay. We're safe. Let's see how it should have ended. Alternative cut. Sounded like Batman.
Guys, there are 3 Infinity Stones in New York if we pick the right year.
Shut the front door!
Well, all 6 stones are at Thanos' garden if we just go back there and get them before he destroys them.
There you
The
go.
front door.
That actually makes sense.
I would very much like to kill Thanos a second time.
I don't know, pal. I don't know if you're in the best shape to do this.
I think we should just do the separate timelines plan. Nonsense. We have a time machine. There's no rush. All we need is a fitness montage and I'll be fine.
Fitness montage.
See?
Nice.
Let's not get this son of a language.
Time travel!
Sorry.
I never even thought about that.
That makes a lot of sense.
Wow.
Have these plans.
Gotcha, bitch.
What the heck?
Ah! More than
Oh! Oh, it's too easy. Hello again, Thanos. It is I, Thor, son of Odin. You probably didn't recognize me because of the beard
Yeah.
and hair. How?
Dope.
Anyway,
I'm like, yeah, I'm looking at it, it's like he chopped his arm. How's he not bleeding out?
didn't miss that time.
That's funny.
Jerk.
Oh man, I was gonna like go up his butt and make him explode.
Ugh.
Ew.
Why?
What the fuck?
Because it would have been really funny.
Sounds disgusting.
Yeah,
I mean, it could go through his ear or his nose, but his butt would have been hilarious.
not really.
He demanded too much silence. All right. Fuck! I never even thought about it. Wow! Dope. Dope. Still got the neck brace on, Jaws. He's still there. Okay. Wait a minute.
Mike Myers,
Right.
Freddy Krueger, Jason, and
Pennywise.
Yeah, thanks.
What's that Terminator on the left?
That's not Terminator. That's from Battlestar Galactica.
Oh, okay.
Wait, who's that? Oh.
That's Tom Hardy.
Yeah. Dope. Dope.
No one's ever really gone.
Oh. From the Rise of the Skywalker.
Yeah.
The Last of the Skywalker. Last?
Welcome back.
That.
Your plunge with all of your hatred. This place has been a disaster, and these toilets aren't going to clean themselves. Good. Good.
Use the force.
Okay.
Alright.
There you go.
It's like there's a couple things they learn. It's like, alright, PEM particles going back in time.
Yeah, there might be
Hold on.
Oh.
Hey guys, thanks.
And
Okay.
okay, cool. Man, I'm not gonna lie, they make a good point.
Yeah, that should have been the main video. That was
Yeah.
exactly
Right?
it. Yeah.
Why didn't they just go to the garden
Yeah.
And just-
and take them all?
Take 'em out.
Would Thanos have been too powerful at that time? No.
No, because that was right before he made the second snap.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like it makes sense, and there's other times that they could have done other things, and it's like, all right, not hating it. I enjoyed it.
No,
Although-
That's actually a really
it
good
does raise
point.
some
I'm thinking,
questions.
yeah.
Like, Loki with the Tesseract. Where'd he go?
No, that one makes sense because that one's going to
Alternate timeline.
that opens up new stories.
Yeah.
And Loki's TV show.
Right.
Mhm.
Okay.
But
No,
my
no,
thing
no,
is
that's
the whole
fine.
idea of like, what would be the problem with them just going back to the garden area?
Yeah.
Because they know where it is.
Right.
Yeah.
They still have all their forces are around.
Yep. Even Captain Marvel's with him, so I'm like,
Right.
Yeah.
Captain Marvel would have been around.
how come Captain Marvel didn't use? I'm just asking. Why do you think they didn't have her use the gauntlet instead of carrying it across the battlefield? Why didn't she just use it?
What?
She wasn't.
She wasn't. That wasn't the plan.
The plan was to take it to
Right,
the truck.
right.
At that point.
Send them back in time.
Yeah.
Right.
So that was like it was that nobody I know what you're kind of mixing it up like or
No, I'm just asking because it's like looking at the
Well, no,
people that are powerful enough
Right.
on our side. We had Hulk, who is but isn't, and then of course Tony because he
Right. But-
sacrificed himself. Other than Hulk, who's strong enough to actually do it?
Captain
When I
Marvel
did.
wasn't there when it was time for
Yeah.
that decision making.
Unfortunately,
Their whole idea was bring everybody back and let's just get that shit back in time, like that. And
So
also
basically before everyone sacrificed and then deal
Right.
with Thanos before
Right.
he has that power altogether. Alright,
once
fair enough.
once the time travel point was out of the situation, there was nothing they could do about that. The only other thing that they really could have done, if they were able to eliminate the Thanos and army problem, is Doctor Strange would have had to had gone back in time using the time stone like that.
I have a question, and I actually hadn't thought about this just now. Alright, you got Hela.
Yeah.
She doesn't show up, and that's fine. Heimdall. Or any of the
Heimdall.
other... Any of the other...
No, because they weren't eliminated by the snap.
they were dead.
Yeah.
Ah,
Thanos
okay, gotcha.
fucking stabbed that bitch like he was done. Yeah. And Hela's dead already in some form or fashion.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Odin's dead. Oh, they're all dead.
Ah.
Yeah.
I had heard that Odin dying was the main culminating factor that allowed Thanos to push forward with this plan.
Because he didn't have that guard to basically block him from coming in and take what he needed.
Odin would have, I don't want to say snapped him out of existence, but
No.
Odin would have totally owned Thanos.
Yeah.
And so
I don't.
him
well,
passing the way he did allowed Thanos to kind of, okay, cool. Now
I don't know if it was. I think it was more of a convenience.
Yeah,
if anything,
yeah.
But like I've read theories about that too. But overall, people think that Odin would have given Thanos
A run for his money.
a little bit. But you already saw that motherfucker was out of breath fighting frost giants. Like he was already like he didn't even get that Odin sleep, the full sleep that he needed and shit. So
Yeah.
I think it still would have ended the same way. If that dude was able to, he took out Zanzibar or Xandar.
Yeah.
Took out Zanzibar like
So now
Asgard
you
was
said
like.
Zanzibar. Like it's an old nation in Africa.
That's an nation.
Okay.
He
Yeah.
took out the whole nation.
He took out what? He took out my people. Coming for revenge. Yeah, but damn, that's actually a really good question. Red Dread Nation, stand up, speak up. Your guys' thought. Obviously, there's one simple answer. There's no movie if they just go back to where Thanos had all 5 stones. The only other thing I could think of, six. The only other thing I can think of is the fact that Thanos might have known and it would have been prepared. And if he sees a gang of Avengers showing up, like, oh
Yeah.
fuck, and he does, you know, Thanos was the only one that was well equipped to actually use the Infinity Gauntlet correctly.
Right.
So the only other thing I could think of is, you know, calculating Thanos would have been like, oh, y'all around here? Brrr, with the Reality Stone.
Yeah.
It just
changed,
you know what?
Changed reality.
That probably would have been it.
Because of the new timeline
Timelines, yeah.
with Cap, does that also mean that Thanos is still in existence?
There's a version of Thanos out there somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, there's multiple versions of Thanos that will
Multiverse
exist.
kind of thing, but I mean,
Right.
for this timeline, so to speak, means he could technically still exist in that alternate timeline that's now been created.
The one, the in-game timeline?
Yeah.
Nah, that fool's dead.
Well,
Like, deader than dead. His past version is dead and his future version is dead.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But in another timeline, there's a Thanos that exists.
Right.
There's even a good Thanos somewhere.
Far From Home will, I'm sure, address that.
Answer
Right.
those
Just that
questions.
trailer, like the whole multiverse was
Right.
addressed in that. Like, fuck, we're going hard.
I mean, that's just gonna be fucking wild if
Yeah.
Mysterio is revealed to be like the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, or like
That's what I
Peter
heard.
Parker from
I would
another
hope
universe.
not. What would be really cool is to actually get Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire and have them even just a cameo. No. Yeah, they don't have to do anything. Just have them as a cameo to make the fans of those to
Yeah,
make the
yeah.
fans of those properties
Yeah.
get closure and
Yeah.
then move on. They don't have to do anything with them.
You know what's funny? I'll take Andrew Garfield, but I consider Tobey Maguire and his Spider-Man and that whole Raimi trilogy sacred. Like, that's like having Christian Bale show up in the new Batman movie. Like, don't do that.
I would like to see that.
I
would like that.
I have
I
absolutely no problem with that.
No.
Wow.
And you know
okay.
what? And now that you mention that, having him train
Yeah.
Robert Pattinson's
yeah.
character to be the new Batman,
Yeah.
and you know
No,
what?
not that. Not that. I'm talking about like Enter the Battleverse or some shit. Like
Yeah.
they jump to different like things. Like that's what I want to see from this next
Multiverses like
episode
that.
of Arrow.
Okay.
Like Oliver jumping to different universes, like sliders basically.
Yeah.
And you see different versions of Batman. That'd be dope. But I know Christian Bale ain't coming back for 5 minutes and shit. Like, nah, man, he's done with that.
You know,
Same
having
thing as-
him train him and Robert Pattinson's character being, instead of Bruce Wayne, being Dick Grayson, I'm okay with that.
Nah,
And make him into the next Batman, I'm fine with that.
nah,
Yeah, the fans wouldn't like that.
nah.
Bruce
Why
Wayne
so?
Batman.
Nah.
Like Dick Grayson's Batman is only
As much as I like
There's a
Dick
temper-
Jack,
And then cast Bruce Wayne another time and it not be connected, completely different property. It gives you artistic freedom to do something different.
I see what
trust
you're
in
getting at.
Matt Reeves. I'm all right. I'm good with what he's doing right now. Like
All right.
Matt Reeves. Anything is better than what we've been having with Batman. So.
Mhm.
Anyway, sorry, we're on Marvel right now.
Yeah.
Anyways, my turn. Check it out. Patreon. Speaking of
Blue Marvel.
multi stuff, check out the Patreon as I just added a multitude of new animes as well. So support the channel. We got a lot of cool stuff going on there. We actually did watch the alternative version of Into the Spider-Verse, and that is also should be up there on Patreon as well. Movie commentary and in-game. The audio commentary and my first, and hopefully if I can get his voice in there as well, we'll have a mic for Spider-Verse. Far From Home. Our initial reaction should be up very soon, and within the next within the
next 24 to 30 hours.
In the next 30 hours. In the next 30 hours, our reaction should be up to this movie.
Yeah.
It's gonna be pretty fucking crazy.
help.
You'll see what's up.
Yeah.
All right, till next time, guys. Thank you so much, and make sure you check out Terry's new channel that he started.
Obsidian
Yes.
Perspective.
Yes,
Yeah.
talking about Shenmue and shit.
Yeah.
He's looking for some seamen, sailors, and DC Sun has a channel as well. All right.
All right.
I have a video.
Pew pew pew.
I need to upload some videos.